What's going on, dividend chasers? Dividend Bloodhound here with yet another investing episode. In this episode we're talking about the absolute Goliath that is Tesla and its upcoming Q2 earnings call. Exciting times ahead for Tesla. If they manage to tick this box, it paves the way for them to be listed in the SP 500, in which many analysts expect that the stock price will absolutely fly if and when this event actually happens. That being said, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button in the corner there, or if you're brand new here, I'm the Dividend Bloodhound, and it'd be absolutely fantastic if you hit the subscribe button over in that corner and even tick the notification bell to get notified of when I release brand new content just like this for you to have a great look at. Anyway, that being said, let's actually get into the video and roll the intro. Hello again guys, welcome into the video. So this is a hotly anticipated event. The traders out there must be absolutely rubbing their hands with this one. Highly anticipated earnings call, Q2, with really unprecedented times for the company to try and get that extra quarter to make it into the SP 500 listing. That being said, the last 4 quarters that Tesla have reported, three have been on target, and 1 time it has missed its earnings call and not been profitable. So that being said, there is a lot riding on this for Elon Musk, and he actually sent round an email asking all his staff to give it their all, pull out all the stops to get there to see if they can achieve a profit in this 4th quarter, taking them forward into the SP 500. The company is already rated as a buy by analysts on Yahoo Finance even before this earnings call comes out. If they miss the earnings and they don't make a profit for this quarter, I don't think that there'll be a significant price drop, but what I do think is it will be like an opportunity missed for traders and long-term investors alike to take advantage of the serious spike that will likely come with a Q2 hit, meaning that it can go forward into the SP 500, because I think this is one of the small things that's holding Tesla back, is not being listed in the SP 500. However, if this happens, then that, in my opinion, paves the way for a $2,000 share price probably before the end of the year, and then $5,000 in the near future. Of that we can be almost certain. It does look good for the quarter. If we look into Tesla's deliveries and production rates, all of them are up on where it was this time last year, which obviously represents a significant uptick in revenue and therefore profits as well. Now, what has to be noted is that Elon did send this email around saying that they were going to on the verge of breaking even, but that is literally all Tesla needs. All Tesla needs is to be in the black, even if it's by $100. All they need is to be in the black and they can get that listing. And there's also a significant achievement there. If you just think about the worldwide global pandemic that's happening right now and the health crisis, if the company has managed to keep its business in the black, even now with all the ramifications that have happened, that just shows testament to the strength of how Tesla is actually doing. And going forward, that is going to be really good for the company and ticks a lot of boxes for investors, that it's weathered a really big global crisis and came out the other side just okay and in the black, even while still managing and maintaining the investment in all the other models that Elon is trying to bring to the fore, as well as growing at the exponential rate that it is. My strategy would be to get in at least a little bit before the earnings call, because even if they miss their earnings and don't make a profit for Q2, I wouldn't expect the price to drop. There will be a drop, but I wouldn't expect it to drop too far, and then that presents it in its own way a buying opportunity. However, if you miss this opportunity now and then they do clear a profit and they do make it, the roads open to the SP 500, Tesla might not look back. It certainly hasn't done for a long time. Once it goes big time, and then comes back, retreats a little bit, but always stays nearer to the all-time high that it actually set. The only opposite to this was peak health crisis, where it dropped to $375 a share, and that would have been a significant. I had that in my shopping basket on my brokerage, and then at the last second I decided not to buy the full share and reinvested my money elsewhere. With hindsight, that was a big loss, but that's investing at the end of the day. My strategy for now is to carry on drip investing in almost at no matter what the price, and then if there is a significant pullback, like they do miss a couple of quarters and they go back into the red, then I will start buying bigger positions then. But normally I will just invest 10, 15, 20 pounds a month and just drip feed it in like that. One thing I will say is that this earnings call and Q2 profit miss, if that does happen, will bring the whole thing down like a pack of cards, because Tesla will then have to start again to try and get itself listed in the SP 500. It will then need to go the next 3-4 quarters in profit again to try and get itself there, and that's no easy feat in terms of the amount of expansion that Tesla is doing quarter on quarter, year on year. It is a really significant challenge, because the company is growing so quickly. For it to actually make profit instead of reinvesting it is actually quite hard. And although its revenue is up at something like $26 billion, it is burning through just as much. Well, I would say it's not burning, it's reinvesting that cash at the same, if not a higher rate, to therefore add extra growth in the future. Long term, that's great, but at the moment, trying to get itself onto the 500, that isn't working quite so well. So I personally remain quite positive about it. I genuinely think that on the 22nd, when the earnings call comes out, and then on the 23rd, I think they can actually do it. I think they'll make it, and then very soon after they'll be in the SP 500, and the price is just going to sail upwards from there. As I said before, potentially $2,000 before the end of the year, and $5,000 by 2025, I would say, just on my humble opinion, of course. Tesla then, what a absolute fantastic company it really is. It's almost worth marveling at and watching the sort of exponential growth that it goes under each year, each quarter in fact, and how it's just churning out car after car, model after model, and the rate at which they're picking up production is fantastic. I really do genuinely hope they can make it into the 500, because I think if there was a company now deserving of it, I think this is it, especially due to the coming through the health crisis as well. That being said, let's wait and see what happens on the 22nd, on the 23rd. Well, fingers crossed, if you're a Tesla bull, then this is exactly what your time has come basically, and this is what you're waiting for. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Please, if you haven't already, please hit the like button in that corner there, or subscribe to the channel on that side if you're brand new here, and even tip the notification bell. It'd be fantastic to see you in another investing episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in another episode, hopefully. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.